Hi all, and thanks for watching. This is the 25th video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough, and we were just working on the side quest Tricks of the Trade, so we're just going to get back in the game and continue on. Journal here, and there's Tricks of the Trade, so I have to actually go back and figure out what the fellow was saying there in order to repeat it back to the blacksmith here. So we'll just pull up the map, and this is the location that we were headed for right here. So I'll just quick travel there. Alright, well, oh, we couldn't run away. Oh, I'm on foot. I'm not on my horse. Oh, darn. Ah, they're still caught up to me. Let's see, better pull my sword here. Can I pull my sword?
Look what's crawling out from under some rock. Now you're done for.
Oh, he's running? Oh, after they attacked me. Oh, there's a shield. Oh, I got him. Oh. Okay, let's take everything he has, and we'll go after that other one. Oh, and of course I'm overweight. Where'd that other one go? I saw him fighting with someone. Alright. Well, that was good. The people there helped me. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. So we're not so overweight. Well, those are better than mine. Riveted gloves. Better? No, mine are better. So what is that one? 15. And mine is 12. So that, okay. Alright, so we're underweight here. Let's see if we can find that fellow here. Guess they must have chased that one off. So I saw them fighting over here. They kind of ran up into the bushes. Guess he must have run off. Thank you, woodcutters. Oh, that took away half my life in that fight too. Oh, and I'm bleeding. Alright, let's see. Inventory, some bandages here. Should have bandages. There we go. Good, that takes care of my bleeding. So let's head down here. And I'll hit a bathhouse when I'm there. Get them to heal me up. Stop. Heard muffled voices. Oh, that's the humans again. Of course. Where are they? Oh, there he is. Is he gonna run off? Oh, he did. Well, let's mount up and continue. Can't fast travel. Can I fast travel now? There we go. Could be an accident. Alright, let's scout it out. Oh, no! Geez, this road's not safe.
Yeah.
Still have swords behind me, so they must be still chasing me. I don't actually see them, though. Well, here we are at the town. Alright, the blacksmith is right there. Don't know where the bathhouse is, though. Guess we can kind of explore around here. But I'll go to the blacksmith. Oh, it's getting kind of late. Let's see if he's still out there working. No, he's no longer working outside. Alright, let's see if we can find a place to rest up and heal. So the bathhouse usually has tents around it. Let's see if we can see any places like that around here. Oh, there's a tent back there. Maybe that's it back over there.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too late. Excellent. There's someone back there.
I did it every day.
We came from over
What are you
there.
staring at? The bars are paying
What in
guests, not idlers with nothing
We're all
better.
day and night.
Hey,
If you can't pay for a bath, clear off.
Who do I talk to? Can I talk to that woman?
What was that?
hey!
Do you want something?
Maybe I can talk to her when she comes out.
What would life be? Nevertheless, a whore is a whore.
So I'll have to come back. Doesn't seem the barmaid is out, and I can only pickpocket those ladies, which I don't really want to do. Alright, let's have a look here. That's the baths. Weaponsmith. That looks like it might be it. Or perhaps that. So this is the butcher, probably. I'm hung up on something. Grocer. Herbalist. Oh, I guess I should pull out a torch. Armor. Scribe. I'm not sure what a pillory is. What's a pillory? Pillory. Oh, lesser punishments. That's that thing there. Baker. Oh, okay, here we go. Tavern. Let's see if they have some beds. Alehouse maid. Gambler. Father Fabian.
Farewell.
There we go. Innkeeper.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Well, depends what you're willing to do. You're from Skalitz, ain't you? You must know Fritz and Matthew, then. Them fellows need to learn some manners. They've been making mischief and folk are getting fed up with them. And there's another thing. There was one troublemaker around here not long ago. We dealt with him. He was selling some relics he claimed were miraculous. But it was nothing but worthless trinkets. The villagers sent the bloody swindler packing so fast you couldn't see his heels for dust. All the way to Ledechko, I believe. I reckon he won't last long there either. And it occurs to me, of course it's your own Skalitz folk need the most help. There's some of them at the monastery. I talked to Johanka a few times. She's working her fingers to the bone taking care of the injured ones there. I'm sure she'd welcome some good Samaritan who'd lighten her load. That's all I can think of.
Doesn't seem he's offering any beds. Let's talk to the alehouse mate.
Good day to you. What do you need? Good luck,
No
then.
beds. Let's have a look at the map. So a couple more unexplored places. Well, 3, 4. That looks like tables for sitting. Let's head over here. Hopefully they have some beds over there. You can't get across here. You have to head back down and around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey! He's here again.
Well, I never. Henry!
Hey!
Oh, it's your friends.
He really is ignoring us.
Henry!
I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rattay that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
Well, you two and work never got along. But don't tell me that they're not in need of carpenters. They're reconstructing the monastery.
They don't want us there.
And there's nothing else around here.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
Well, I can ask around, but I'm not promising anything.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa. But who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Rattay and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? I'll be with you.
Okay, so that's good. Fritz and Matthew. Now let's see about finding a bed here.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how long?
Just the one night?
All right. Money up front, though.
2, that's not too bad.
Here you go.
You've got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There are steps up to it outside. Your chamber is the one in the middle. Good luck.
Excellent.
Coming.
God be with you.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Nothing I've heard about.
Satisfied?
Thank the good Lord. It's quiet here. May the Lord watch
I'd like
over you.
something to eat.
Now I did see a quest giver. It must have been Matthew and Fritz. Oh, and there's some food finally. Excellent. So take the steps up here, and it's the middle room here. A nice room. Fair size. Let's see if we've got anything we can read for an hour. Primer 2. Bye bye black sheep.
I'll bring it right away.
So we'll read for a couple hours and then we'll rest until the morning. Well, I've got a new reading perk. Excellent. So let's rest until, I guess, about 8 o'clock. That'll put us at maximum health and energy. Excellent. So let's head back over to the blacksmith and we'll see if we can't listen in on his singing. Can I eat from this? No. What about washing up? Empty. Maybe I can talk to someone here about Matthew and Fritz.
God be with you.
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For a reward, of course.
That's not for me. Farewell.
Take care now.
Well, I can always come back to him. I'll have to learn that pickpocketing. I mean, I learned a bit about it, but I'm not very good at it. There's someone running. So back to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a pad here and a pencil, so I'll try and mark out some of this stuff he says. Is he gonna sing? Or am I too close? He doesn't seem to be singing. So he heats the blade. Pounds out the metal. Wonder if it's because he has that second fellow with him that he's not seeing. Pours the metal. Come on, sing for me.
Good health, dear.
I'd like to ask you about the tempering process.
And I'd say I've nothing much to tell you. You just need an eye for it and a furnace.
Let's stop talking about tempering.
I'll be with
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it. All right, so.
Okay. Oh, is he gonna sing? Let's see if we can't wait an hour then. That's too bad. No, he's not gonna sing. Maybe if I ask him a few questions. I knew I should have copied that down the first time I heard it.
I've heard it said that you're a warlock.
What? Why the fuck would they say that?
They say when you temper steel, you chant spells, and then nothing of yours ever breaks.
Spells? That's a good one. It's no spell, just a rhyme to time myself so I don't hold the steel hair too long. Good luck to you.
So come on, sing the ditty. We need to find out the exact order of the ditty. So there's B. Where's C and A? So it's only showing B. So it must be the blacksmith here. That's C and A. Or, sorry. Come on, please sing. What if I crouch over here? she noticed me.
Back trouble?
Oh, he noticed me. Yeah, I can hear from the other side of the fence. You know, I'm kind of thinking I might have to look it up or something. Oh, I'm trespassing.
Greetings. What do you need? May the Lord watch over you.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Any chance of some work?
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to attend to. A while ago, a holy man came by here. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various relics he'd collected on his travels to pay his way.
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the fabled Czech Queen of Sheba. But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's cross, thorns from the crown, nothing of interest to me.
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. If I had them, I'd forge them back into a sword. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the sword, I'd repay you very handsomely.
Are you sure the Queen of Sheba's a Czech queen?
Who else would she be? Have you not heard of her? Our some priest. She's in the Bible.
Uh-huh. Isn't it a bit strange that some pilgrim would have something so valuable?
Are you suggesting you might have been lying? Well, people aren't to be trusted, but this is nothing to joke about. God would smite him in a flash if he made light of holy relics that way.
What kind of power did this sword have?
What do you think? It brought its bearer good luck in combat and protection from enemies.
Where can I find the powers?
Like I said, the smith hereabouts bought them from me. They say the largest piece is with the Ratai swordsmith. The bastard probably won't want to sell. But if you manage to swipe it somehow...
I could do with a sword like that. What if you sold it to me?
Well, everything has its price. But this one would be expensive. Getting hold of the bits is one thing. Forging them back together is quite another. That tinkerer from Ratai couldn't manage it.
It does sound very interesting. I'll ask them and see what I can do.
Excellent. You'll see you won't regret it. I'll pay you well.
Farewell.
So let's have a look. Queen of Sheba's sword. Friend in need. Whereabouts is that one marked? All the way over here. Oh, that's Teresa. Okay. Now, if only I could get that blacksmith to sing.
The sun he hides behind a cloud, his heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck.
Dang, he's singing, but I can't make it out.
Fishy thighs and fishy breasts.
Wish it wasn't raining.
So, from the beginning, the sun sets out across the skies, he loses his way, to the forge he flies.
Kuttenberg is far, far away, Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore, I buy a horse but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine.
Now, for the last time. The sun he hides behind a cloud, his heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breasts.
Darn. He says that so fast. Okay, it stopped raining.
So, from the beginning, the sun sets out across the skies, he loses his way, to the forge he flies.
Kuttenberg is far, far away, Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore, I buy a horse but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine.
Now, for the last time. The sun he hides behind a cloud, his heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breasts.
Sun sets out across the sky. Come on. Say it again.
So, from the beginning, the sun sets out across the skies, he loses his way, to the forge he flies.
Kuttenberg is far, far away, Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore, I buy a horse but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine.
Now, for the last time. The sun he hides behind a cloud, his heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breasts.
Hey, we almost got it.
Beginning. The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies. Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I buy a horse, but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not be the darling mine. Now, for the last time. The sun he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out. He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
Okay, I think I have it. Okay, sun sets out across the sky. To the forge I fly, far, far away, stay my breath. Horse. Okay, so that's the one. If he had enough money, he'd buy a horse.
From the beginning. The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies. Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I buy a horse, but I am poor. The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will not wither, darling mine. Now, for the last time. The sun he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out. He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay. So let's head back to that other fellow. Now, so the trade. So we have to go down to the blacksmith here. Let's go. All right. So hopefully I got this. I didn't get all the words exactly, but I think I can kind of get it all figured out here when I actually talk to him, because I wrote each kind of set of words out that I was able to hear. So we need to go to the blacksmith. Right over here. Just across the bridge.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can get this right.
Now I'm quite sure of it.
Then tell me.
He heats it up to red, 3 steps away from yellow, and then stops heating, says the Lord's Prayer, and quenches.
I'll be damned. That's pretty much what I do too. Except I just count.
I'm just saying what I found out.
That's as may be. But there must be something else he does differently if he does the quenching just like I do.
He said he repeats the tempering straight after, but only warming up the iron, so it never even turns red.
Tempering twice in a row? Why would he do that?
He said it happened by chance once, and he noticed it made everything stronger, so now he does it that way all the time.
Well, there's no harm in trying it out, is there?
Are you satisfied?
Ah,
You did
really?
what I asked of you, so I'm at your service. And here's something to keep you going.
Oh, I wanted to tell him the ditty. I just learned it.
I've heard that some time ago a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling a few relics. Did he come by here and offer you part of a sword?
Would it surprise you if I said yes? Why do you ask?
I'd buy the piece from you.
Well, why not? I don't know why I let myself get bamboozled into buying it. It's quite useless, and I can't say I've had good luck ever since.
So he wants 200. Let's go with 185.
What do you say to this?
That's not enough.
Really?
Goodbye.
Darn. So I spent all that time learning about that song. The sun sets out across the sky. To the forge I fly. Far, far away, here I stay, my breath. That's too bad. Wonder. Trick of the trade. I think I'm gonna load right here where I got the sword quest off the fellow, and I'll just head straight over to the blacksmith and I'll say the ditty. Just so that if you want to do that, then you can actually know what to say. And there really wasn't much between talking to this fellow and heading back to the blacksmith. So let's just do a bit of fast traveling again. I was kind of not happy with that. And I'd like to kind of make sure that I got the wording down here, so that way if you need to give him the order of the song, you'll see that this actually works. 2 ambushes. Geez, not a very safe road. Okay, so first, let me go here. And I'm just going to delete this one. And then we'll go down and talk to him here. And we're pretty close to an hour, so then hopefully we'll get the song solved and I'll finish the quest and it'll save there, and then we can finish up this video and I'll look into doing some of those other side quests in the next video. So let's go talk to him and see if we got the song right.
Good health to you.
Now I'm quite sure of it.
Then tell me.
That chant of his is a sort of nursery rhyme. He uses it to time his heating and quenching.
Well, there we are. I thought those rumours about casting spells were a load of nonsense. And do you recall this little rhyme of his?
Maybe, but that's not all. He heats the metal twice.
Twice? Why would he do that?
You'll have to ask him that. But the second time it didn't hiss, although he heated it. And that rhyme of his, it went something like this.
sun sets out across the sky.
The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies.
That sounds like the start of something.
Okay, this next one should be My Breath is Short.
My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor.
Yes, that would be about it.
Oh, I think I missed a line. Sun sets out across the sky. To the forge I fly. Oh, it was so hard hearing him. Sun may burn.
The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you'll not wither, darling mine.
And 7.
The sun he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
And that's how the second part begins, is it?
Heat grows cold and the fire goes out. He drowned his fish.
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck. Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
And 4 and 5.
Those were the last two.
And that's all. That's the way it went.
That's not right. I counted it out, and that's certainly no way
Missed
to
it.
temper anything. You must have made a mistake.
But I'm sure... Well, I suppose.
This can't be right. Maybe you should go back and listen again. Take care now.
Now I'm quite sure of it.
Then tell me.
Okay, so let's try this. I kept kind of missing the
That chant of his
second
is a sort of
lines.
nursery rhyme.
Okay, the sun sets
He
out
uses it
across
to
the
time his
sky.
heating and quenching.
Well, there we are. I thought those rumours about casting spells were a load of nonsense.
And then the
I do
other
recall
part
this
was
little
to the
rhyme, at
forge
least.
I fly.
Maybe, but that's not all. He heats the metal twice.
Far, far away.
Twice? Why would he do that?
You'll have to ask him that. But the second time it didn't hiss, although he heated it.
Okay, sun sets out across the sky.
The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies.
That sounds like the start of something.
Okay, so the second one, far, far away, here I stay. Now that breath is short is the third one. Sun is high, the breath is short.
The sun is high, the breath is short, the road is long, it seems to me.
No, that doesn't sound right. sun hides, that's the last part. Feet grow cold. Where I stay. Kuttenberg is far.
Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far.
That's
Here
it.
I'll stay.
And 2 and 3.
Kuttenberg is far, far, far away. So that's the second. And then my breath is short.
My breath is short. My feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor.
Yes, that would be about it.
Berg is far, far away. Here I stay, my breath is short. Okay, and then the sun may burn.
The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you'll not wither, darling mine.
And 7.
Okay, so I've gotten one of the lines wrong, but I figured out what it is. Okay, sun hides behind the clouds.
The sun he hides behind the cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
And that's how the second part begins, is it?
And then drown a fish. Drown the fish.
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck.
Then it was fry your fish.
Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
And 4 and 5.
Drown.
The fish, it swims across the lake. If it swims too fast, its neck will break.
Oh, that was, what, 8?
That was the first part. Now the second. And that's all. That's the way it went.
That's
No,
not right.
that's
I
wrong.
counted it out, and that's certainly no way to temper anything. You must have made a
Okay.
mistake.
But I'm sure...
So drown the fish and fry the fish.
I suppose.
This can't be right. Maybe you should go back and listen again. Good luck to you.
Okay, so I'm slowly getting it figured out.
Now I'm quite sure of it.
Then tell me.
That chant of his is a sort of nursery rhyme. He uses it to time his heating and quenching.
Well, there we are. I thought those rumours about casting spells were a load of nonsense. And do you recall this little rhyme of his?
Maybe, but that's not all. He heats the metal.
Twice?
You'll have to ask him that.
Okay, the sun sets out across the sky.
The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way to the forge he flies.
That sounds like the start of something.
And Kuttenberg is far.
Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay.
And 2 and 3.
My breath is short.
My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor.
Yes, that would be about it.
The sun may burn.
The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you'll not wither, darling mine.
And 7.
That was the first part. Now the second.
Sun hides behind the clouds.
The sun he hides behind the cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
And that's how the second part begins, is it?
Drown and fry a fish. Drown the fish.
He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck.
And then fry your fish.
Fry your fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
And 4 and 5.
So the sun is high, the breath is short. So those two have to go somewhere.
And that's all. That's the way it went.
Right. The first part long and the second shorter nearly by half. I'll have to try it out. Here's your reward, and if you're in need of a job...
I'll give it some thought, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. So there's your ditty. I worked it out. So if you want to repeat that back, you just have to repeat it in the way that I did it at the end there. So it's the sun sets out across the sky. The Kutenberg is the second. The My Breath is Short is third. The Sun May Burn is the fourth. And then he heats the blade again, which means that you go on to the last part, which is the sun hides behind the clouds. And then you drown the fish, and then you fry the fish. All right, so I hope that's helpful if you're trying to actually figure that out. And we'll just buy this piece of sword off
I've heard
him.
that some time ago a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling a few relics. Did he come by here and offer you part of a sword?
Would it surprise you if I said yes? Why do you ask?
I'd buy the piece from you.
Well, why not? I don't know why I let myself get bamboozled into buying it. It's quite useless, and I can't say I've had good luck ever since.
Okay, we'll try for 190.
Take care.
Excellent. Okay, so it looks like we've finished that up. And just pull up the map here. And we'll actually just head back here, seeing as we have to talk to Teresa anyways. And I'll just rest and save at that point. So I'll just magically call my horse. And there it is. Excellent. We'll have a quick word with Teresa here about Matthew and Fritz.
I've got something for you. I got them from Uncle Peshek. Just don't go poking them where you shouldn't.
They're lockpicks. They're not really intended for poking in your own locks.
True, but at least don't get caught. And if you do, you didn't get them from me.
Matthew and Fritz and their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai. It's overcrowded with refugees and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly. To keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed. Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in the Dechko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will. Thanks.
So there's an idea. Alright, so I'm going to rest up and save at this point. So we managed to complete another quest and pick up a few more side quests. The Friends in Need, which we'll work on in the next video, along with the Queen of Sheba's sword. We'll see if we can find those other pieces. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if there are any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.